Welcome back. I'm Sharon Gilmour-Glover. Thanks for joining me again at Clarity for the Boss. We're talking about business results, how to get them over the next month. That's what our focus is. Last time we were together was getting you started. The number one takeaway from that was, have you gotten a business journal yet? And are you taking time to reflect? Because before you can do anything about your results, you have to actually reflect on your results. And do you have a plan for where you want to go? Do you have a vision for where you want to go? Do you have some future results that you're aiming for? Once you have that going, the results is a real double-edged sword, and many people don't have too much of a results focus, because in the end, when it comes right down to it, if we really focus on results and we're not getting the results that we want, we often feel our only option is to blame either someone or something outside of us and us. And once you get into the blame circle, once you get into judging, this isn't right, that person didn't try, those people dropped the ball, the Canadian dollar is high, that's a huge issue for manufacturers. The Canadian dollar is high. It is an issue, and there's nothing you can do about that. But once you start to blame anything outside of you, or worse, yourself, you've really kind of hobbled yourself. There's nowhere to go. So today I want to talk about how you learn to take responsibility for the results and own it without blame and shame. Looking at a results focus means that how do we get results? Results really are the result of our choices that we make. And the choices that we make are premised on assumptions. We do that very quickly, especially if you've been in your business for a long time. You are very good at connecting dots. You recognize patterns. You put a whole bunch of assumptions together. You make split-second decision, and most of your choices generate really great results. We're living in very, very changed times. A lot of the assumptions that drove success before just aren't working, and it's nobody's fault. It just is. And that kind of leads me to, how do you learn to take responsibility for the choices that you make? So your results really are they are your responsibility. You made the choices. When you accept that, okay, I made those choices, or my team made those choices, or we collectively made those choices based on assumptions that we thought were valid, these are the choices that we made, I don't really like that result. It's not really getting me what I want. Instead of beating yourself or the people around you up for getting those results, just, they are what they are. Know that you made good choices with the information or the assumptions that you had at the time. And also know that most of your assumptions are unconscious. You're not consciously even aware. We just know that this is how our business runs. Well, the world has changed. So just know a lot of your choices are not going to be valid anymore. It is not anybody's fault. It just is right now. When you get the results that you get, like them or not, look at the choices that you made and then try and dig down into what were those assumptions. If you get results that you don't like, know that some of your assumptions were not valid in this situation and look for new choices. Join me for my next blog, which will be a written blog. I'm going to give you 5 tips to get you started on this process. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again.